Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a special video with Yasmine here, who I'm going to link in the description box, and we are basically doing some mum makeup looks, mum friendly makeup looks, which was one of the things that a lot of people have requested. And yeah, so we've gone from a daytime look to a kind of evening look as well.
These are very easy makeup looks as well, and very buildable, and we are basically just giving you guys a realistic makeup look that we would do.
But yeah, so we hope you guys enjoy, and if you'd like to see how we created this look, then please keep watching.
Well, let us show you the most realistic get ready with me mummy style.
Like when you're on the school run.
Yes, ready? Done.
Literally it.
Hide your dark circles and everything.
Makeup to the school run.
Who has time to do all that, put a face on while you're taking your kids to school? But we do understand that, you know, just because we're mums, it doesn't mean that we don't want to take care of ourselves.
So this is like the kind of makeup look that I would do if I'm going for like an errand, like grocery shop, kind of everyday makeup.
Okay, so I think what we're going to do is probably build up the makeup look as well for you guys. We'll start off very basic, just kind of, you know, enhancing what we have already, and then we can show you what we would use or what products we would use to add on top. What's your first go-to thing?
Lip balm. Lip balm,
100%.
Yeah. On a school run, actually, usually I use this Armani, kind of got like
a little tint to it.
A bit of a tint, yeah. It's called
Oh
Ecstasy Shine.
Is that a similar thing? So this is the MAC one. It's basically
it has got
the same
a bit
thing.
Of a tint, but obviously on my dark lips it kind of looks like nothing, but it just got a bit of a hint of a colour, so that's like my go-to for like the nursery.
For me, it has to be the MAC. This is what is called the Tender Talk, because it is a lip balm, but it changes with your pH level on your lips, so this will go a little bit pinky. So yeah, how basic are we doing this? Are we going with like?
Well, I'm gonna do like my if I'm going to Tesco look.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's do Tesco look first. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
So not sponsored by Tesco.
No.
So I've got like my concealer. 100% always.
Sorry,
concealer.
I've just kind of bent all over you, but just bear with me. With me, if I'm going shopping, I'd say probably about 3 items I'll probably use on my face.
Yeah.
That's probably it.
Wait, hang on. Concealer's a must. Brows if I can. Unless I use, do you know what's a good hack actually? This for the nursery one as well. Like if you use a tinted brow tint the night before, then you don't need to worry about your brows as much.
Exactly. We were actually just talking about this, how I do things that will save me time in the future. So for example, tinting my brows is a must, because I basically have next to nothing, very sparse brows.
So if you see my brows, like
no, but you have hair. I don't have hair. I went through a stage. No. Honestly, I've got bald patches on my brows. I went through a stage where I plucked my brows when I used to pluck my brows very thin. Yeah. And now I have like super like bald patches. So I have to.
With me as well actually, because like I think I started plucking in
windows
open. Yeah, I started plucking my brows I think like in college, and I didn't know what I was doing really. I thought I did because I used to read magazines, but yeah, obviously brow trends have changed as well.
Exactly. So yeah, my brows, I had them tinted, so I'd have to worry about it first thing in the morning. And my eyelashes, I had them curled, so I can go with that mascara and still feel girly and have that wide-eyed look.
Okay, so there's 2 steps, like the really basic, if I really don't have any time whatsoever, I need to really get out, doctor's appointment. Then I will use something like this brow mascara, Gimme Brow from Benefit, or this one from Estee Lauder Volumizing Brow Tint. Both of them kind of just add a bit of volume and like it looks like it's in place. So I'm going to do the Gimme Brow. So this is like my basic one. I just like how it adds a bit of like colour and also makes it look a bit more thicker as well actually.
Let me just give you a quick recap of everything that I've used so far. Just to kind of highlight some of, because I naturally have sunken eyes here. Not really dark circles I wouldn't say, but they're just sunken in and they look like a little bit dark. So I just highlight it. We're using the Prep and Prime Bright Forecast just in the hollows, and then I went in with my MAC Studio Finish NC42 concealer. And now I'm just using a little bit of mineralized powder in the colour dark golden just underneath my eyes here, just to kind of set it in place. I like to use mineralized all over my face. I just brush it on. There isn't like a certain way of doing it. I like the way the mineralized or any mineralized makeup actually feels on my skin and how it looks on my skin, because it just feels as if, or it looks as if it just blurs out. And that's what I like, very minimal. If I'm doing like a Tesco shopping day. This is a skin finish.
I like that, yeah.
And then literally all I would do next is just amp up my lashes. This is not a must. It's only because I just recently had my lashes curled and I want them to be a bit more defined, so I'm using a lash maximizer. This is also from MAC.
Oh, do you know what my favourite thing is? This mascara. Whenever I wear it, like
Oh my god, snap!
yay! Literally, whenever I wear this, people are like, "Have you had a lash lift?" And I'm like, "No, it's just this mascara."
It is that good. I love how you get to see the difference. It just lifts it, thickens it, adds volume. And we both have it in the extra black, which is great.
Yeah, I even blogged about it a couple of years ago, like, because it was one of my favourites.
And once I add my mascara, to be honest, realistically, guys, this is it.
Yeah.
If we are literally doing like a mummy-friendly, realistic makeup, whether it's going to the doctors or shopping.
Mind you, not a doctor's appointment for me because I want them to see
how ill, yeah. That's a good point, actually.
Yeah, that's like doctor's appointment for my son.
I'm such a false lash wearer.
Really?
Yeah, it's really bad though, because you do need to give your lashes a little bit of a break. So yeah. I'm done.
Yeah, I mean, like, if I was to go out, like, to an appointment or something, I would like to put a bit of lip liner on at least, like, or like a bit of a liquid lipstick. But yeah, pretty much just as long as like I've got some concealer on, mascara on, and a bit of like my brows in shape. Like, this is the most basic shape, and then I'll be going to the next one. But yeah, I'm gonna do this later. So the next tier.
The next scenario, where would mummy go? Let's say meeting up with girlfriends.
Yeah, for lunch.
Yeah.
Not for dinner.
Okay,
Dinner,
for lunch.
Dinner I could go a bit more out.
Yeah, a bit more glam.
Lunch. Brunch.
So it's basically just adding makeup to what we have now. Again, keeping it very realistic. What we would do.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, this time I don't know about you, but I do need to add some foundation.
Oh, do you know what? So it depends. If I'm in a rush and my son's not cooperating with me, then I'll skip the foundation. But yeah, if I can, then I'll just.
But you do have actually really good skin.
No, like at the moment it's like playing up a bit, so I would wear foundation. Should I wear it now? Let me go get it.
Okay, I'll freeze.
Was it prepared?
Yeah. Let's just bring the whole dressing table. I understand what you're saying, that, you know, you don't want to put on foundation all the time. But with me, I don't know, if I'm going for brunch, I'm thinking it's not something that I get to do all the time, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
Very rarely. So if I am doing that, I'll like to make a little bit of an effort and just give myself like a really nice, even canvas. Because that's one of the things, being brown, guys, you have like multicolours on your skin.
Yeah. Do you know what? I feel like we're already kind of addressing some of the questions that have been asked on Instagram.
Okay.
Someone did ask about like finding the perfect foundation shade. I'm like, it's kind of impossible because we are so multi-tonal, but you just have to go with what you think suits you best.
Exactly.
And for me, it's usually like olive toned products.
Whereas for me, it has to be something a bit more orange. Because I find on myself that I then don't need to use a colour corrector.
Oh yeah.
Because it works in my favour, and it doesn't look ashy or, you know.
The thing is, I've noticed that I'm like more kind of orangey around my forehead where I tan the most, and then I'm kind of like neutral around the middle, and then I'm like kind of like almost green around my, you know, the dark areas of my mouth. Yeah. So I tend to go for the olivey type ones, or the greeny type ones, because it sort of helps around my mouth area. But yeah, I get you. Then it says colour correcting.
So on my skin, I'm using a probably about a pump full of Huda Beauty's foundation, and this is in the colour Gingerbread. I know this is a full coverage foundation, and this is like a brunch during the day look, but I feel as if even with full coverage foundation, if you're light-handed, you can make it look quite light.
Yeah, sure.
And it also saves me some time later on, so I don't have to top up on my foundation too much. So yeah.
I'm using the Fenty mixed with Armani Luminous Silk. Those two are literally my two favourite. They're like the most olivey ones that I've found so far. And I just like, I love the finish of the Fenty and I love the shade of the Armani, so those two literally
How do you find the Fenty one? Because that went so dark on me. Oh my goodness.
It does dry down darker. 290 is the most olive undertone that they have, but like it does dry down darker, so that's why I mix it with the Armani, because that kind of stays a bit more true to colour.
Yeah.
So it does dry down darker, but I love the finish. The finish just really works for my skin. Like every time I wear it, I feel like it hides the texture as well sometimes if I'm having like texture on my skin. And also people will comment as well saying, what foundation you wear? And I'm like,
and when people say that, you know it's a good one.
Yeah.
Exactly, because that's the thing. I tried it and I loved the finish and how it felt on my skin, but I just could not get the colour right. And I think because I got it when it was literally just launched.
Yeah.
And the girls there, it was crazy. And I don't think the staff there were kind of, they were still new.
They weren't really acquainted with the shades.
Yeah.
They were like vaguely. And and obviously we were discovering as well, because I remember the mad rush. Like I went to Harvey Nicks and I swatched them, and everyone was like, because it's only available.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, I went when there was queues, so I waited like twice for about an hour. I think the first time was 2 hours and the second time was an hour.
Yeah.
And in that second time, I actually swatched around the corner and they let me, thank God, like the staff in Harvey Nicks was so nice, and the security, because of the security. And they let me just swatch and take pictures, and those pictures literally everyone was crazy for, because obviously it's not available everywhere.
Exactly.
Only in Harvey Nicks or Sephora, like in the rest of the world. So everyone really appreciated it. I'm going to add a bit more concealer as well, just because, you know, if we're going to like go brunch and, you know, make a bit of effort, then more coverage is needed.
Why not? I'm just literally just taking my mineralized powder again in dark golden and just applying it everywhere, and not really applying anything on my eyelids, not really doing much to my brows either because they are already tinted. But I do add a little bit of bronzer because I don't know about you, are you a blush person?
No, I'm more of a bronzer person.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
So it's
like I'm trying to get more like into blush, because it does add a flush of colour. Like I recently did a look for Ilamasca, and it was like a blush look because it's a new blush that they have.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh wow, it looks pretty, but I've never actually worn this much blush in my life. So I'm gonna embrace the blush a bit more and try and wear a bit more. But generally, like if I'm in a rush, one makeup is just a bit of bronzer, because it kind of contours in the same go.
Exactly. For me, it is mainly about adding that warmth back, because like I said, I love that whole orangey look.
Yeah,
you know, I love it.
I love looking tan and bronzy.
Realistically, this would probably be my brunch.
Okay. Your brunch face?
Yeah, my brunch face.
Oh, okay.
The lip balm, I mean, I would just literally just top up on my lip with the lip balm, which I don't know where I put. Does the job of a lip balm, adds a little bit of colour, and that pink develops over time, and it depends on your pH level, so I love that. This would be my brunch, meeting my friends.
That's nice.
Just, you know, just like me, but a little bit more slightly polished.
Okay, for me, I wouldn't be doing my brows a bit more because, you know, I thought it would like make an effort. You're right. Like I need to take a bit more effort. Clearly, you're naturally beautiful.
Oh no.
Okay, so my brows, if I'm not tinted, well, they're not been tinted in my defense, so you know, I'll just need to.
That's what I mean. Like when you're a mum, you have to think of quick ways and
hacks. I was actually thinking of doing one of those as a video, but we can kind of just talk about it now. So
exactly.
Yeah. Try and like get your brows tinted. That's a good hack because it saves you time.
You look done up.
Yeah,
you know?
it literally can make the difference. Like even with glasses on, you look done up. Like who knows if you've got makeup on underneath those glasses, but her brows look done, so she could do.
Exactly. So she's done. She's done.
Literally.
Imagine trying to do a face when you're getting kids ready in the morning.
Yeah. So like this wouldn't be something I would do much with my son because I actually don't wear foundation when I'm going out with him. I don't wear foundation. I just wear concealer. I need to wear concealer.
And sunglasses.
And sunglasses, yes.
So with me, my problematic area is I always get smile lines and lines underneath my eyes.
I always get it on one side more than the other. Like barely ever on my right side, but always on my left.
So
do
it
I
just
smile wonky? Like, I don't know.
I should let you know next time.
Do that now.
I mean, that's one of the questions I get all the time, like how do I stop the creasing? There's a simple answer. If you've got creases there, guys, it is going to come through unless you go under the knife and get it all smoothed out. I'll be honest with you.
Or
but
like I do try and use primer sometimes, like an eyeshadow primer around there before I put foundation on.
It's good, but don't you find it over time, over the day, it still eventually is going to come out?
Eventually,
because you can't go the whole day not smiling.
Yeah, or talking.
I'd rather smile and have creases. So yeah.
So powder
Yeah, exactly.
Those two are the only things that can really try and help prevent smile lines. But more than likely, by the end of the day, you definitely will have a little bit of a smile line at least.
Embrace it.
Yeah. But I'm not finished with like my brunch face.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll wait.
So, okay.
So,
Okay, so basically, my brunch face would be wearing lip liner.
So this is where I'm going to be outside the house saying, oh, come on, where is she?
This is my friend, they hate me. Because it's like you said, if I'm going to be going out, more than likely it'll be without my son. So it's like, let me make a bit of effort because I don't get to do this on a daily basis. So
exactly.
You guys can wait.
Where is your like favourite places to go, or would you consider to be like mummy friendly?
Palm Vaults.
Yeah.
I love Palm Vaults. Like when you said mummy friendly, they basically give my son a cookie sometimes. They're so friendly with him. Anywhere that's nice to your children, I am happy to go there a million times. So Palm Vaults, so many places in London. Like I've literally got a list that I want to go to. So.
I want that list. What lip liner is that? Half red.
Saw.
Oh no, it's half red.
Oh,
I was like, oh, that's nice.
I was meant to wear Saw, but anyways.
It
I was wondering why it looked a bit more purplish. I was like, wait, hang on, but anyway, Saw is my usual lip liner, but I'm just gonna go with it. I'm just gonna like mix it with surreptitious, which I do wear all the time. This is from Beauty Bakery, and yeah, this is.
That actually matches it quite nicely.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of more pinky because half red is kind of more burgundy.
Burgundy, purpley.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know. I always think like, where did you get the name half red from? Because it's not reddish.
But yeah, I guess this would be like my fast brunch face. And then yeah, do you want to go for like maybe an evening?
Okay. So yeah, so if I am going out, like if I don't have the kids with me, and I want a mummy's night out, it will be the evening that I'm going to be looking forward to, and I like to go full glam.
Yeah, like I want to use as many of the makeup products that I have because you know we
exactly.
have a lot, so.
It's like finally you're out of the box.
Yeah,
I'm
so
gonna use you.
Yeah, so I mean, like I could still go a bit more full on than this, but I'm gonna kind of go for like my friends are waiting. Let me just put a face on, use as many as I can, but as simple as possible.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's why I think something like this is quite good because it's buildable, and realistically, that is what we would do. We will build it up as we go on, and in the evening we'll just kind of touch up our foundation a little bit, but we'll make it a little bit more glam.
I'm sure it was in that test for like getting a job at Mac, like you change it from a day to evening look.
Exactly. So a day look, a night look. So what is the first thing that you would do if
I'd want to put a little bit more on my eyes. So either I would use like well, for my friends, I'd wear something a bit more nude, so I'm on the safer option because if you wear colour, things could go wrong all the time. So yeah, I'd wear like some eyeshadow. If I'm in a super rush, then I'll wear like a pencil like this and then like blend out, just so it looks a bit more smoky.
Okay.
What about you?
So for me, if my friends are waiting, well, they can wait a little bit longer. Honestly.
Yeah, see?
So, honestly, it's like when I know that I'm going out, I think it's for every mum, you would take that time and start getting ready from earlier on, I suppose. But yeah, this is where I would go in heavy with from my eyebrows to my eyelids and everything, and really kind of work the makeup in. So I'm just using, what is this, eyebrow pomade in chocolate, and this is actually from Freedom, but any pomade will do. What I find, they always get dry.
Yeah,
so
you got jewelry in from Inglot?
No, because you know what, I use a little bit of coconut oil.
Oh, okay, yeah, I guess I would do the same.
And it does it, yeah. Because with me, like one thing I love,
jewelry.
how do you pronounce it?
That thing.
That thing. I've seen it though. My style, I'd say, is multi-using products. So whatever I use on my brows, I'll probably use on my eyes as eyeshadow. I'll probably use it as a lip or something.
I do like multitasking products, and that is another hack definitely for moms. Like if you can find something that you can wear in multiple places, like the new blush from Illamasqua is actually really cool. They've got this rusty shade that I actually use on my lips, my eyes, and on my cheeks, and I was like, this is so good for moms. So
exactly,
that was a good hack actually.
I call it mummy friendly, like hacks or products.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, our bags have gone the days where we used to be filled with makeup stuff.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, I've always actually been really basic. Like, I remember when I first met bloggers, when I first started blogging, they were like, you don't carry that much makeup and you're a makeup artist. And I was like, yeah, I don't like to touch my face. Like, the only thing that I'll carry is literally lipstick, because obviously when you're eating, it will go.
Yeah.
Maybe a brow pencil now, but I never used to. And also concealer or powder. Powder as well. Yeah.
Powder,
those are like my 4 things that I would carry.
For me, powder, like a compact powder, and something for the lips. 100%.
Yeah, those 2 are like essential for brides as well. Like I always just say, have some powder and a top up for your lips. That is what you need. I'm just going to even use my fingers right now to just pat on some colour on my eyelid. Just kind of use the transition shade from the Naked Petite here. I actually really love this palette. This one I've been drawing to a lot more because it's so small as well.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And it's got like nice.
Are they all
shades.
mattes?
Yeah, except for this one, which has got a
Oh.
slight shimmer in it, but yeah, they're all matte.
Yeah, look. That's another thing.
And you got like, yeah, little
palettes.
We
Yes.
like little things. It's cool though how like we've got like sort of similar things.
Exactly. And you know what the funny thing is? If a person who didn't know about our background saw our kit, they'd be like, oh, mummies.
Yeah.
But if they saw our professional kit, they'd be like,
they'd be like, whoa, you got a lot.
But you know what? I think it's because we are around makeup all the time that we feel as if we don't need to.
That too. I feel like a lot of makeup artists in general, like what they do is they go with like bare face to their clients' home, and their clients are like, whoa. And I remember actually when I did my course, they were like, try and wear some makeup when you go to your bookings because your face is going to be what you're selling.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Like, have you done makeup before? So yeah, this is what I mean by multi-use. So I'm using my brow product in as a smoky eye, as a base on my lid. And because of the fine lines on my eyes around here, I've accepted it. So my go-to eye makeup will be look like a smoky eye look, and I would really smoke at the bottom, and it will just hide any fine lines, and that's just one less thing I have to worry about, you know. So yeah, so what I'm doing is just taking a crease brush and just whacking this on.
So yeah, I tend to go for rusty looks. They're like my go-to fail-safe option because it just kind of looks like it got some colour and kind of almost looks like my natural, you know,
but perfectly placed.
But perfectly placed. Oh, I don't put highlighter on. I do try and wear highlighter if I go for brunch, but for evening, 100%. I've got two favourites basically. It's either the Nip and Fab Rose Gold or the Becca Opal, and they're both liquid highlighters. So what I like to do is put one back on my hand and then dab it and put it on, because I feel like it's more natural that way. But then if I really want to dial it up, then I'll put powder on top.
Oh, layering. Yeah. Now I've used the product to kind of hide my little fine lines underneath my eyes. I've got a good base on, so I know my eyeshadows are not going to go anywhere. And then literally all I do, I just take, this is, what is this? The Tarte's Pro To Go Tarte Palette. Very nice and simple, simple colours. Yeah, so I would probably add a little bit of shimmer. So let's go for something a bit more bronzy.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and I just take it with my hand and pop it in the middle on the ball point of my eyes.
Do you know what? I'm going to add a bit of that eyeliner. It's a brown eyeliner, and then I kind of smoke it out so that it looks a bit more, you know, evening-y. This would be like a daytime. If I was to wear eyeshadow, I'd literally just put a wash of colour.
Even if sometimes when you don't even put shadows on.
Yeah, like by itself it's nice, but then sometimes if I'm like wearing gel eyeliner or liquid, then I need more time for that. This is like my kind of go-to smudgy eye that kind of looks like you're done with, like doesn't take that much like skill or time.
We don't have to be precise with a pinpoint.
That's the thing. If I'm in a rush, which most of the time I am, I try and avoid a winged eyeliner. Like literally, I will avoid it. But yeah, if I've got time, yeah, I'll go for the winged eyeliner because there's nothing like a really good winged eyeliner. But most of the times it's this events as well. I'm always in a rush because I have to get babysitting.
Yep,
go into an event. I'm like, okay, let's just smudge out this eyeliner, cause
and boom, you're done.
Yeah.
It is a lifesaver for mums. So this is Smolder by MAC. It's a very, very soft pencil. It literally just glides on and melts. And not great if you're looking for something that is that has staying power. Because it won't stay put.
Yeah, because that's the thing. These ones do tend to stay put, but you have to blend them out whilst they're still kind of fresh.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah.
What I literally do is just do a very messy liner on top. Take a little brush and I just smudge it into my lashes, and that is it.
I think I should change the name of the title of the video.
And do
beauty
hats.
Yeah, like,
for mums. Sometimes you also have to be very real with yourself.
Yeah.
And a flicked winged perfect liner may not suit everyone.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true because I actually have friends who have like hooded eyes. Sometimes it does depend on your eye shape, and if you have got hooded eyes, I feel like the smudged out look is probably better for you because it's not as precise.
Exactly. It's more forgiving.
Yeah.
And I think it's one style that a lot of people can literally just get away with.
Yeah, no, it's true actually. Nude eyeliner and a bit of inner corner highlight.
Yes.
Inner corner highlight makes you look like you've had sleep. I don't get sleep.
A lot of people did say to me actually, like, can somebody who's got smaller eyes get away with black all around? You can, but you have to smoke it out quite a bit, I feel.
Yeah, and what I also like about a black eyeliner look is it's quite striking.
Yes.
So it makes your eyes look a lot more brown. And yeah, it's very striking. So like, you know, it's like an evening kind of like you've made effort kind of look. But most of the times recently, I've just put like nude eyeliner on, or just left it like this with nothing on my waterline. Sometimes I'll go with like a black on my top waterline to kind of thicken up my top lash line and make my lashes look thicker. But a lot of the time I kind of just like leave my bottom
as it is. Yeah.
I always have to wear bronzer, so I know you've already put yours on.
Oh, I'm going to be putting more.
Okay.
So this is my evening. This is like a full glam.
I mean, like you could contour as well, but I do you contour much?
Only on my cheeks. I used to do my nose and all that stuff a lot.
I mean like cheeks.
Oh yeah. I do my cheeks.
But you've got a really nice nose anyway, so like you don't need to contour as much.
But with my cheeks, I don't know. I feel as if I don't, it just looks too round sometimes.
Okay.
You know, so it's good having big cheeks, but if you don't like enhance them, I can look a little bit too round.
Yeah,
I feel.
I get you.
So my go-to contour stick, it is the Match Master in 8.5. This is actually a concealer. And all I just do this like a little. That's why I like this, because you could just literally mess around with it.
Do you know what? I do like the Fenty matchsticks because they're kind of like more matte. It's like you can blend them and then they'll kind of stay put, whereas creamier ones are kind of worried that they'll just smudge everywhere and then it gets too greasy feeling.
Yeah.
But overall, like if I am going to, then yeah, if I ever do contour then with a creamy kind of thing, it'll be the Fenty.
With me, I've got really dry cheeks.
Oh yeah.
So because of the combiners, so with the cream, I feel as if it does stay put, but I do agree. I have tried out the Fenty ones and they are so nice.
The only time I go heavy for contour is if I'm doing a look for Instagram, because I feel like obviously the camera or like a flash or something will wash out a little bit, so you need to kind of have it a bit more. But in reality, I don't contour.
Yeah.
Like I bronze, but I don't contour, and the bronzing kind of does the contouring for you, and it's softer as well.
What else?
No, I feel like I wouldn't wear this colour lip for this colour eye. I'd
So
actually
what would you change it up to?
basically my two colours in general that I wear from every brand if I can, but these two definitely I have backup for these as well. This is Ginger Snap from Beauty Bakery, and this is Surreptitious. Surreptitious is my daytime kind of like liquid lipstick, and it lasts so long. Literally, it's transfer proof. It like I can kiss my son. It's fine. That's why I love it so much. And then Ginger Snap is kind of like my other go-to nude, like if I'm wearing more earthy tones, and also like for rusty eye makeup lips as well. And this goes really well with it. What about you? Do you have any like favourite?
Let's have a look. For me, it has to be a red lip, 100%.
Oh really? No, that. Do you know what? I barely ever wear a red lip anymore.
Oh my god, really?
That's time consuming for me.
I honestly, it's just I don't know, something about red lip that I just feel.
This is what I get. Is this like me for you?
Oh my god!
Literally.
That is so cool. You know what? It's better than damn traffic noise. Every time I film, there's a siren, there's someone having an argument.
Oh, we have sirens too. That's just London in general.
So no, for me, definitely a red lip. It can take a little bit of time for you to have that perfect line.
Yeah,
I admit.
Yeah. And then like concealing around the edges, otherwise. Like,
yeah, but once it's on, oh my god.
I think I'd wear a red lip if I had time. So maybe like on a birthday.
Yeah.
On Eid.
On special occasions.
Really special occasions, I'd wear like a statement lip. Yeah.
So right now, I'm using the Gold Deposit from MAC. I've got the Soft and Gentle and Global Glow.
I like Soft and Gentle.
But I think for evenings, like I said, I love anything orange and yellow and gold. That's what I'm drawn to. So I absolutely love this because, as you can see, it's like literally crushed gold.
Yeah, it does look like gold.
Absolutely love that, and I go ham with this. I put loads on my cheeks. I've seen a lot of people do the whole little, what do you call that thing? A little dot thing on the nose. Yeah, I don't do that.
I mean, like, sometimes I'll get a little bit and just like a little bit here, but I don't like it to be like a proper light bulb on the end of my nose. Or like, I like putting a little bit here, like on the bridge, and then here a little bit as well. Because it does kind of accentuate and make your nose tip look a little bit like it's like more upwards.
Yeah.
But overall, I don't like to, I just prefer keeping it on my cheeks. Oh, in a corner.
Wait, don't make Freeze. Now that you said that inner corner thing, I might add a tad bit, just from this palette, maybe just this golden one here.
I'm going to use Becca Opal because Becca Opal is my favourite.
They're super pigmented, aren't they?
Yeah, like literally I'm just dabbing once and it's got like a crazy amount of pigmentation. Like they're so soft as well. That inner corner just really brightens up my eye.
I might add this in as a brow highlight.
Oh yeah, just up my look.
It just lifts everything up.
I want to change this lip because it's not what I would wear with this.
Yeah, sure.
But like, I don't know how I'm gonna get it off.
Oh, is it? It doesn't move. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's like wet wipe, and that is not.
Like, it barely comes up, so I need some oil.
That is so good. For my lip, I'm going to go with my trusted chestnut.
Ooh.
Absolutely love this. I know this girl who I used to work with, and she would use chestnut for any single shade of lipstick.
Really?
You can give her orange, you can give her pink, you can
What
give
was
her
her
red.
skin tone?
Like you actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Because
She-
sometimes I feel like, you know, darker browns,
Mm.
they kind of age me a bit. So that's why I tend to keep to my rusty browns and also like pinks because they're quite youthful.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I need to try some more because honestly, the MAC lip liners are my favourite. Like, Soar and Spice, they're my go-to. Yeah, because they go with other lipsticks that I don't know anywhere.
And usually, if I'm going for a smoky eye, I wouldn't go for a bright red lip. I would go for a red lip if it's literally just like, I don't know, lashes and liner. And that's
Or like
it.
this kind of.
Yeah.
Very basic.
No, it's not basic. It's not. But it's like you can see the detail there with the liner and everything. So
I'm just not as glamorous. No, do you know what? I actually am the glamorous out of my friends. I am actually. I guess because I kind of have more makeup to play with. So I like to use as much as I can. But even then, I try and tone it down a bit, either for time restrictions or because I know that they'll be like, there we go, she's got her face on. So yeah, let me change up my lip.
I'm going to be using. This is one of their lip palettes, and I've kind of customised and
Ooh.
took out the 3 that I didn't like, and I put the 3 that I do like.
I barely use lip palettes anymore. Like even like my MAC lipsticks, I barely ever use it.
Is it mostly liquid lipstick that you use?
Yeah,
okay.
because and it's literally just these two. I swear, anytime anyone will see me, if they see a pink on my lip, it's surreptitious, and if they see a rusty colour, it's this. I guarantee you, 90% of the time, it's this. And that's because like they just last, like you saw, they just don't move. So
I think it's definitely liquid lipstick. I think did hurt the lipstick. If I'm
because
completely
before,
honest.
MAC, I used to literally collect. I collected like the limited edition ones. I love the smell of them. I was addicted to that.
But I think because I'm just quite old school when it comes to these things. I mean, I do have quite a large liquid lipstick collection. I think if you're an artist, you have to. But I can't get away from like lipsticks, the old traditional lipsticks. You know, it just reminds me of when I used to see my mum getting ready, and it reminds me of my first MAC lipstick that I bought. I think classics are always going to be classics, you know. Quite easy to use as multi-purpose products. Like I would sometimes use it on my cheeks. It just really depends. So yeah. I think it
mean,
depends.
like I like wearing them, but if I am not with my son, if I have like really bad conditioned lips, then yeah, I try and avoid liquid lipsticks, and I go for a more traditional one because they're less harsh.
Yeah. I guess it's, you know, your own lifestyle, what's easy for you, you know. I would say this is probably a going out look for me.
Okay, mine looks weird. Okay, well, this is what my going out look is. No, do you know what? Do you know what, actually? I would go smokier for an evening look.
Yeah.
Should I just do that now?
You do that. I'm just going to change the lip because I think the lip's a little bit too dark for me. I'm just looking at myself in the viewfinder.
Okay.
But it's an option.
This I could even wear for brunch if I really had time.
Yeah.
Okay. And now I'm going to make it evening because, you know, match Yasmine. Now that I know, when we do go out for dinner, I'm going way out.
But honestly, guys, when I tell you why, because I rarely, and I think it's the same for you as well, we really don't have that many opportunities to go out and have time for ourselves.
With blogging and events, that is literally my kind of time. If I can get babysitting, then I will make the effort, and you have to kind of make the effort because you're going to be taking pictures and everyone's going to be wearing makeup there.
Yeah.
No, certain events, like if I was to go to a NYX event, go all out, glitter, everything. Like that is where I get to actually use the makeup that I've got. But yeah, on a daily basis, I just don't really wear.
Yeah. So I've just put, what is this? Twig. So yeah.
I like twig,
yeah. And I was just saying earlier that my eldest son is at an age at the moment where he feels the need, if I don't dress properly, I don't know, when I'm picking him up or something, he'll be he gets embarrassed. So
I'm so glad I'm not at the stage yet.
It's coming. I'm telling you, it's coming.
I'll be like, okay, fine.
Yeah, and he's like, okay, son. I'll change out my PJs then.
Well, you look like a tramp now. Can you please just wait till my first?
So that's what I mean. So he's at that stage where he's, you know, quite vocal about how I look, and I don't want to embarrass him. I do want him to be proud and feel good about having, you know, his mum who looks quite, you know, who's able to look after herself. So yeah, I guess, yeah, it's a bit of everything. We've given you 3 looks.
Yeah, is it 3 or 4? I feel like I've done a lot. So we hope you guys enjoyed this look, and if you have any mum tips as well that you'd like to share, I'm sure plenty of mums will be watching this and will want to pick up some more tips, so please do comment below giving us your thoughts on what works for you as well.
Also, let us know in the comment section below what kind of things that you like to do on your child-free days if you're a mummy as well. It'll be good to kind of just read up and kind of see what you guys get to do, you know.
Yeah, it's similar as well to what we do.
Exactly.
We're going to now hop over to Yasmine's channel, so make sure you go check out our video over there because we're going to be answering some interesting questions.
See ya. Bye. Testing. Let's have a look.
So you'll hear that there and there, and that's when you know where to sync it.
Oh, you smart, girl.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
Smart. Okay.